10. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Tackle on the play by number 4 for the Mustangs is Stringfellow. Last possession for the Palm Springs Indians of the 2011 campaign. But congratulations to that team right there. Rancho Verde Mustangs, coached by Pete Duffy. In his 7th season, they're going to win that elusive CIF Championship for the first time. Swing pass to King, not much happening there. Tackle by number 52, Chad Mathis. He's played a terrific game from his linebacker position.
They're going to play a prevent defense right now. They're really not allowing them to catch everything underneath.
Tiedemann fires. He has his man. That's Michael Greer with the catch. About the 31-yard line. He's going to set up 3rd down and about 4. Indians in a hurry-up formation. We're inside of a minute to play. It's Greer again. They're going to say he stepped out of bounds. No, his knee hit. They're going to put his knee down at the 43-yard line, and that's going to be a celebration going on over there as Pete Duffy gets the old Gatorade bath.
You know, the winning coach, I always say that's punishment because it's cold, and then you throw ice Gatorade bath on his head.
Tiedemann fires. He's got White one last time for a first down around midfield. They'll stop the clocks momentarily to move the chains, but the celebration is in high gear over on the Rancho Verde Mustang sideline, and well-deserved.
It is. This team fought hard. They played well. They were efficient, and they got the victory tonight.
The pass is tipped about 4 times and then caught and for a touchdown. Nick King finishes off his high school career with a touchdown as the gun sounds. There will be no point after touchdown, but Rancho Verde wins the game 35-16.
They're celebrating at midfield. I mean, it's a fantastic feeling to win it all. And you realize all the hard work, all the dedication, all the things that go into making a successful season, and then it just comes pouring out emotionally at the end after you win it.
Congratulations to Pete Duffy and the Rancho Verde Mustangs. They are the CIF Southern Section Central Division champions.
There's no better feeling than to win it all in a championship game. And these guys, the hard work that goes into it and the dedication to have an undefeated season, it's special. It's a special moment that you never forget. Just reflecting back on my high school days, you remember those days so vividly, and these guys will never forget this moment as they're victorious in the championship game.
Quarterback Carlos Hernandez, number 14, embracing his counterpart, Dane Tiedemann. A magnificent performance by Hernandez. Threw the football spectacularly tonight to a bevy of talented wide receivers, and Rancho Verde played a great game from start to finish. Palm Springs couldn't overcome the turnovers and the negative plays, but they battled all the way to the final gun. And they come up a little bit short. Rancho Verde wins it 35-16. We'll have the trophy presentation shortly. JJ, your overall thoughts on the performance of the Central Division champion for the first time in school history, Rancho Verde?
I thought defensively they played an outstanding game. Anytime you can minimize a team to 3 points in the first half, defensively, you're playing aggressive and you're taking advantage of opportunities. I know some of those were to the demise of Palm Springs with the mishandled snaps, but they took advantage in the 2 fumble recoveries, the interception. Defensively, they came up and played strong. And on offensive side of the football, there's no doubt Rancho Verde just spread this Palm Springs defense out and were able to take advantage in the middle with DeMaurier Stringfella and Jamion Lindsay with the 2 big plays across the middle. But they were just too strong offensively tonight in addition.
Breon Redmond with an outstanding game as well, closing out his career as a Mustang with a couple of touchdowns and a beautiful touchdown pass. And I thought that was the play that really broke the game wide open, JJ. It was only 14-0 at the time, and then they ran the gadget play where Redmond threw the perfect pass to Kenny Torrance, and from that point on, it was really the Indians were swimming upstream from then on.
Yes, when you're up by 21 points, and I think that was the nail in the coffin because you can see the heads of certain Palm Springs players go down. But Kenny Torrance, the reception from running back was the play that really set this apart, and really they never looked back from that moment.
Palm Springs finishes 13-1, certainly an outstanding season for Coach Steve Fabian and the Indians. The Desert Valley Champions got all the way to the final, had the game on their home turf where they hadn't lost since 2008, but it was just too much offense from Rancho Verde tonight, and they are enjoying the celebration, and they have earned it. These students, whether they were on the team or not, will remember this night forever, and Coach Pete Duffy and his staff should be commended for beating a very good Palm Springs team on their home field, and they have earned the right to celebrate, and celebrate they are. Game was full of big plays. There's the kickoff return by Kenny Torrance to start the second half, and JJ, the athleticism.
Yes, he's electrifying. We saw him earlier tonight catch a touchdown in here to start the second half. Big return and shoots up the middle and almost takes it the distance, but sets his offense up for a position to score the football.
And they would go on to score on a beautiful pass from Hernandez to Redmond over the middle despite great coverage. Hernandez was able to throw that ball into some small windows tonight. That made it 28-3.
Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah, then you have Tademan really taking advantage in the run game and right there getting his team down to the 4-yard line. And this was a big play right here. They were going in to score, and miscommunication between he and Truitt, and nobody takes the football, and it's a fumble recovery by Rancho Verde, and that really destroyed a drive, and they could have got momentum from that play.
Yeah, instead of 28-10, it was still 28-3, and then later on, with Palm Springs beginning to assert themselves offensively on 4th down, the snap way over Tiedemann's head, and by the time he retrieves it, tries to pass, nothing happening there.
And then you have Jamion Lindsay right there, taking the ball right in the middle and out racing the secondary for Palm Springs for a second half touchdown.